Live from WTVO 17 and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
The CDC relaxes rules for wearing face masks inside and outdoors for some. We'll tell you who won't have to mask up as often.
Who cares if someone finds out? It's okay not to be okay.
A local nonprofit hits the road. It has a message that the group hopes every first responder can hear.
And a proposed development could mean hundreds of new rental properties in the Forest City, but not everyone is on board. The reason some are saying no thanks. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. The CDC announces a major milestone in mask wearing. It relaxed indoor and outdoor mask wearing guidance.
The news comes on the same day 12 to 15-year-olds become eligible to get the Pfizer vaccine in every state. Marcy Gonzalez has the latest.
Pivotal new guidance from the CDC saying in most cases, people who are fully vaccinated can now safely go out without masks or social distancing, including indoors and in crowds, with exceptions for medical settings and travel.
If you are fully vaccinated, you can start doing the things that you had stopped doing because of the pandemic. We have all longed for this moment when we can get back to some sense of normalcy.
It's a great milestone, a great day. It's been made possible by the extraordinary success we've had in vaccinating so many Americans so quickly.
And more Americans are on their way to being vaccinated, with 12 to 15-year-olds now able to get a shot in every state.
You're about to get your first vaccine.
For the first time, major pharmacies now offering shots to that age group after the CDC gave its recommendation saying the Pfizer vaccine was found to be 100% effective in 12 to 15-year-olds with no safety concerns.
We've been really eager to get them vaccinated as soon as possible.
13-year-old Lucy Olson among the adolescents eagerly getting her first dose.
It didn't hurt as much as I was expecting, and it went quicker. And I haven't had any side effects.
This expansion making 17 million more Americans eligible for the vaccine, a major step as case numbers drop along with many states' restrictions.
That was Marcy Gonzalez reporting. Illinois is moving one step closer to fully reopening. Governor J.B. Pritzker says Illinois officially enters the so-called bridge phase tomorrow. That's the last step before the state is fully reopened. It will further loosen capacity limits for restaurants, offices, businesses, conferences, and other gatherings. Pritzker says infection rates have been steadily dropping and vaccination efforts are making a difference. Illinois is on pace to completely reopen as early as June 11th. Six Flags donates millions of dollars worth of free tickets to encourage people to get vaccinated. 50,000 tickets were given to the state. They can be used at Great America or Hurricane Harbor, Rockford. The National Guard will also administer vaccines at Great America starting the first weekend of June.
We'll also be sending thousands of tickets to local health departments in the Six Flags region to help encourage vaccinations in the ways that best meet the needs of the community. That includes equity mobile initiatives targeting neighborhoods with lower vaccination rates.
It's not clear yet how to get your hands on those tickets. Six Flags is expected to release more details in the next few weeks. There have been more than 1.3 million COVID cases in the state since the start of the pandemic. 22,320 people have died.
No one is hurt after an early morning shooting in Rockford. This happened just after 3 on Broadway near Marinelli Field. Investigators say the shots came from the road. 2 apartments were hit multiple times. 2 kids, 2 adults, and 5 kids were inside. Police tell us they're not cooperating with investigators, but say 2 guns were recovered. No word on any charges. If you have any information, call Rockford Police or Crime Stoppers. Rockford's police union voices support for the proposed purchase of body cameras. Monday, the city's Finance and Personnel Committee approved a 5-year contract with Axon. The deal would bring 300 body cams to the department. 120 in-car cameras would be replaced as well. The union says it wants to improve transparency, saying, quote, "We believe that body-worn cameras will provide the community valuable insight into the work our officers do every day and will drive accountability for both sides, our officers and the public." The full city council will vote on the proposal Monday.
A local nonprofit that connects first responders with mental health services takes its message on the road. A Winnebago County Sheriff's Squad now carries the Greg Lindmark Foundation logo. In 2015, former Rockford Deputy Police Chief Greg Lindmark took his own life after battling PTSD. Greg's family created the foundation in his name to provide education and treatment.
The vehicle here, Police Memorial Week, is just great timing. Get the vehicle out there, spread the word, whatever we can do to help the first responders. Their mental health is just as important as their physical health.
The squad will be on display at Cherryvale Mall all next week.
The community gets the chance to weigh in on a proposed development near Midway Village.
Last week, Rockford City Council members delayed a vote on the project. Dylan Strachey joins us live from the site where this project will be built. Dylan, the area behind you could look much different if this plan gets the green light.
Yeah, that's right, Eric and Mimi. This land near Garrett Lane could soon be redeveloped into a 240-unit apartment complex and a 4-story memory care facility. But some concerned neighbors are concerned about the potential effects of the project. Midway Village Executive Director Patrick O'Keefe says a project of this size would bring a lot of people to what is a quiet, mostly residential area of the city, and is worried tenants could end up disrupting museum visitors and other neighbors. He's one of the people who urged city leaders to table a special use permit vote, which would give developers the green light to begin construction.
We do have concerns about the size and the scale of the apartment complex, as well as things that go along with that, like potential noise pollution, potential light pollution that might have an effect on the experience of the events that we hold in the woods.
Now, as you mentioned, concerned residents will have a chance to have their questions answered during a community meeting tonight. I'll be in on that virtual meeting and have updates coming up tonight at 9 and 10. But for now, reporting live in Rockford for your home team, I'm Dylan Strachey.
Dylan, thanks for the live report.
In the Middle East, the violent conflict between Israel and Hamas continues to escalate. Israel and Gaza were both hit with more airstrikes today. Since Monday, Israeli airstrikes have taken out 3 high-rise buildings. The Israeli military says Hamas had its intelligence offices inside. More than 80 Palestinians, including 18 children, have been killed. 7 people have been killed in Israel, which has been able to shoot down many rockets with its missile defense system.
Many Israelis and Palestinians now call the state line home, but still have strong ties to the Middle East.
Ari Bruckman spoke with local religious leaders about the recent surge in violence. And Ari, they tell you it's hard to watch.
Yeah, Eric and Mimi, after more than 70 years, the Israeli-Palestinian unrest continues. Local religious leaders tell me these events have been devastating to hear about.
This feels different to me. It feels worse. It feels more dangerous.
It's been really hard, especially to see people, children losing their parents.
Locals are reacting to the latest violence between Israel and Palestinians. Dozens have been killed this week as the two sides continue to launch missiles at each other. Imam Mohammed Al-Gobashi celebrated Ramadan on Thursday with others outside the Muslim Association of Greater Rockford. He's taken back by everything happening, especially around their holiest holiday.
Always they come and attack our people, our civil people, our civilians in Palestine during this month. They demolish their houses, they invade their mosques, and of course we all are sad. We all are sad. We have a lot of sorrow because of what's going on there.
At Temple Bethel, Rabbi Bina Wing believes the recent attacks aren't just about a long-standing issue between Israelis and Palestinians, and says there is a way they can coexist.
We hate the bad guy, we love the good guys, and it's as simple as that. When really, it's not that simple. And at least in that part of the world, it's never been that simple. Some of it, I think, involves learning the other person's story and validating the other person's story as having some merit.
Rabbi Wing tells me both clergy have worked together on events in the past to teach people about their religion's history and would welcome the opportunity to do it again. Eric and Mimi.
Sisters separated by hundreds of miles meet for the first time.
A Rockford bus station acted as the backdrop. Michelle Rave was there. Michelle, it's taken the women decades to get here.
That's right. It was a much anticipated meeting, nearly 2 years in the making. Two long-lost sisters saw each other for the very first time today. Bonnie Weaver has lived in Freeport her entire life. She's always known she was adopted and always always thought she was an only child. That's until her daughter encouraged her to get a 23andMe test, a DNA genetics test. Turns out she has a sister who lives in New York. The two women share the same father and have been communicating for almost 2 years.
I've known I was adopted my basically whole life, but had no clues about who my parents were. And about 10 years ago, I found my mother's family. And I was satisfied with that because that felt pretty good. But my daughter encouraged me to do this DNA test, which I did. And lo and behold, then I find I have a half-sister.
The sisters have never met face-to-face until this afternoon. Coming up at 6, I'll have the full story of this very emotional reunion. We'll even hear from Bonnie's sister about seeing her for the very first time.
Now, your first warned weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, after a little bit of a cool start this morning, this afternoon warmed up quite nicely with temperatures making it into the upper 60s and low 70s, officially reaching 71 degrees. Our first 70-degree day since the beginning of the month and our first above average temperature since May 3rd. Now, numbers still in the 60s, so it is going to be a very comfortable evening. We're at 68 in Rockford, 65 in Freeport Monroe, still at 70 for both Janesville and Sterling, and 65 degrees right now our temperature in Rochelle. Our weather watcher numbers also in the mid and upper 60s for us. 67 for Ken and Belvedere, 66 for Ben and South Beloit, 69 for Bob on the southeast side here of Rockford, and Mike just north of Forston at 64 degrees. Take note of these dew point numbers in the 20s, so still some pretty dry air out there, all thanks to high pressure sitting overhead. And just like the last several days, we've had those clouds pop up here for us this afternoon. As we get closer to the sunset, we'll see that cloud cover clear away, which means our night tonight is going to be mostly clear. No threat for frost, though, because our temperatures tonight are going to stay in the 40s. Here are those fair weather cumulus clouds from this afternoon. Those will continue to fade away as high pressure builds a little bit further to our east. Watching a bit more cloud cover, we've actually got a weak disturbance working in over the high plains and northern Rockies. That'll work in our direction during the late afternoon tomorrow. So we'll start off with sunshine again tomorrow morning. We'll see the cloud cover kind of pop back up, and then we'll keep that cloud cover around for tomorrow evening. Down to 45 degrees. That's where we end up for the overnight tonight. Winds will once again be calm. Actually going to be a beautiful evening. 71 again for tomorrow afternoon. Sunshine to start us off with. Clouds will be on the increase as we head through the afternoon, and that could bring us a slight chance for rain overnight Friday and then into Saturday morning. So let's time this out. Sunshine to start off with. Temperatures will warm quickly as that wind kind of shifts around to the southwest during the afternoon tomorrow. Here comes that cloud cover though for tomorrow evening. That'll turn our skies mostly cloudy tomorrow night. Still going to be fighting a bit of that dry air because with that high still in close proximity, we still have that to overcome as moisture kind of works in from the west and southwest. But by Saturday morning, there could be a few light showers that'll be around, and by no means is this weekend going to be a washout. We're going to hang on to a couple of scattered showers that'll take us into the afternoon on Saturday, but I do not think that this is going to be a lot, so no need to really cancel any plans going into the weekend. Looks like we'll stay dry, or at least an isolated shower chance during the afternoon on Sunday. We might see that go up a little bit Sunday night, and that really kind of depends on this warm frontal boundary. You see how a lot of that precipitation kind of stays down to the south. Looks like this warm front is going to stay more from the plains through Missouri and then into southern and central Illinois late Sunday, then into Monday. That would keep most of that rain opportunity and chance down to the south. After that, high pressure then builds in Monday, Tuesday, kind of blocking any moisture from really working in. And outside of an isolated shower chance, the start of early next week looks to be dry, and our temperatures going up as a result. In fact, mid and upper 70s by Monday and Tuesday, those overnight lows in the 50s. We get close to that 80-degree mark, guys, by Wednesday, Thursday, but that could also come with a better chance. We need the rainfall, though, by Wednesday and Thursday of next week.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
The Toronto Raptors are in Chicago tonight to face the Bulls, but Fred VanVleet will again sit out the game for injury recovery. If this game meant anything to the Raptors, he could play, but the Raptors are out of the playoff hunt and they're tanking this final week of the season. This will be the first time the Raptors will miss the playoffs since VanVleet joined the team. They're currently 15 games below 500 with only the 12th best record in the East. So with the season ending, let's step back and look at the big picture. For Van Vliet individually, it's been a rough year physically. He's battled COVID and a strained hip that's cost him several games. On the upside, his scoring average of 19.6 points a game is the best of his career. And he had that amazing 54-point game in early February, which is far and away a career high. His 4.2 rebound average is the best of his career, but his assist and shooting percentages are down from a year ago. Overall, though, he handled well the pressure of performing after signing that $85 million contract back in November. He's under contract to the Raptors for 4 more seasons. They're in line for a high draft pick, but they're going to have a hard time getting back to the place where they're an elite team again. Pascal Siakam is an all-star, but not a #1 guy on a championship team. And Kyle Lowry will soon be leaving in free agency. This missing the playoffs thing, or scraping to get into the playoffs, could become a new norm for Van Vliet and his teammates. Now, the debate over which NBA player should be the MVP, it's a hot one. There's no one player who's head and shoulders above the rest. My pick is Steph Curry of the Warriors. He won't win it because the Warriors only have the 8th best record in the West. But I find it remarkable they're 4 games over 500 in the West with the roster they have. Remember, they don't have Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant is ancient history. Curry is the reason why the Warriors are in the playoff picture. His shooting has been more lethal than ever. He leads the league in scoring at 31.8 points per game. And he's really stepped up his game this second half of the season. My top 4 in the MVP voting is Curry #1, Giannis is next, then Joel Embiid of the 76ers, and Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets. But if I could choose only one player going to battle with in the playoffs, that player is still LeBron James. That's my take. We'll be right back.
Morning Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and more. We'll continue to see that clear sky going through the night tonight. Temperatures will drop down into the low to mid 40s, so no threat for frost for us here this evening. And in fact, our temperatures will be warming up into next week. Might see the numbers fall a little bit again on Saturday, just with some cloud cover and a few scattered showers that'll be there, but we're back in the 70s for tomorrow afternoon. Make a run for the 80, and I think we'll get there by the middle to end part of next week, starting off with a few shower chances, and then could see that rise by the end of next week.
Nice warm up. Thanks, Candace.
And thank you for spending some of your time with us. Stay safe.